Hi everyone. Quickly tell me, is we all good? Is we all good? Quickly tell me. Hi Rohit, good morning. Shreya, Pranal, Naman. Cool, very nice, very nice. Thank you very much. Sat Sri Akal, Namaskar, Ram Ram. Yes, after a long time, but there's no time to talk anymore. So let's just do it. Let's just move ahead. Hi Zeel, good morning. Hey Saurabh, good morning. Good morning, Garima. Good morning, Rinal, Naman, everyone. चलिए जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. Hi Soumya. Hey Amit. Hi Ayushi. चलिए. So welcome to our winners batch for CAT 21. Few days left and spirits are high. The shoulders are not drooped. The straight chin up. Happy, spirit high. Yeah? Yes or no? Give me thumbs up if the spirits are absolutely high, and they should be, they must be, right? I'm good, Soumya. That's not important. That how am I? What's important for you all, that's how the preparation is going, how are you going to crack it. You are all set to achieve it, and how the spirits are. So today's session is going to be, it's going to be a marathon for para-based questions with quick tips and everything. Zeel, Garima, Naman, good, cool. So this is specifically for CAT 21 students. If CAT 22, 23, IP MAT 22, 23 students are out there, that's absolutely okay, because we're going to be picking up questions which are either CAT previous year questions or good level of practice questions. We might have done these questions before or not. What's important is it's the level of these questions, and we need to take our our preparation to that level now, right? Hi Sonam, good morning everyone. Chaliye. So this is our winners batch, and another 10-15 days till CAT. I would be picking up a good level of RCs, good level of para-based questions. Higher concentration would be on these two areas only: reading comprehension and non-RC questions, right? Hi Rohit, morning. My name is Gaurav Sharma. To all those who are new and attending my class for the first time, this is my small introduction, guys. I'm your senior. I'm an Alumnus IIM Calcutta. I'm an author working on my second book, Chisel. You can find it on Amazon, Flipkart, all these portals, all these platforms. You want to read the Kindle version, that's also there. VARC I would be dealing with. I'll be helping you out once you get your calls also. We'll be working on your interviews, GDs, and everything together. I've been mentoring for more than a decade and been, assisted and helped a good number of students by now. Hi Debashri. Anji. So this is my Telegram group. Kindly be there for all the information as to what other classes are there, the other information related to your form filling and everything, right? How much ever I can help you guys. So for all that, you can be there. Let's take a moment, let's take a minute, in fact, and feel thankful to Unacademy for all these sessions, Quant, LRDI, free sessions on YouTube, in fact, on the special classes on Unacademy app as well. So let's feel thankful for our own happiness and positivity. Yes. And at the same time, I would like to tell all of you that pick up your Plus subscription, guys. If there are 20 to 23 students out there, this is the best time to go for it. You still have a year for just for your written preparation, including other management entrance tests and everything. Go for 18 months. That costs close to 1,400 rupees a month, which is not even 50 rupees a day. Do not forget to use the code GSMB. That's going to give you 10% additional discount. Hi Swapnil. Iconic subscription, the fee structure is a little different because it is one-on-one. Yes, so live doubt solving, that's also one-on-one. Concept discussion, strategy making, planning. So you're basically assigned mentors. These mentors help you, to sail through. Not easy, but wherever you need support, you have somebody you can fall back on. So that's iconic subscription. That's how the fee structure is a little different. You can go for 12 months or 24 months. It has its own worth. And one more thing, guys, the extra mock test which is there on 14th November, do not forget to take this. The mocks 17, 24, 31st and 7th are already been done. It was basically a 4 free full-length mock test series, but we've added one more. That's going to be on 14th. And it's going to be a crucial one. It's going to be an important one. It's going to be a very effective one. So do not forget to take that, right? Hi, Kansha. Good morning. So once you become a part of our Plus subscription batches, then, you know, like these 3 batches I'm talking about, 3rd November, 6th November. See, these 3 batches have just begun. Like these 3 batches, there are a number of batches, and once you have a subscription in your hand, you can pick up any number of batches and any batch also. So according to your convenience, your need, your bond with the educator and everything, so accordingly you can move ahead. Chaliye. So Akansha, Swapnil, Naman, Rohit, Debashri, Dhruv, Sonam, Garima, give me quick thumbs up if you are ready to pick up certain para-based questions today. There's going to be around 8 to 10 questions we'll be picking up in another 40-45 minutes. And quick tips, just to remind ourselves, this is not a fundamental class, this is not a foundation class in which I would be talking about very basics. I would be giving only quick tips, insights, because here I'm picking it up as a batch of CAT 21, those students who are already done with their fundamentals and everything, right? So I just made it very clear. Still, there are CAT 22, 23 students out there. You can always pick up questions. Please tell you that, you know, what kind of questions are there. And there's no rocket science here. CAT is a very easy examination. It's just that skills and attitude has to be matched properly. It has to have a balance. Chalo. जनता रेडी है, अंगूठे ऊंचे हो चुके हैं, जश्न की पूरी तैयारी है, तो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए जाएं. एजेंडा रहेगा कि कौन कौन से पैरा बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस हम उठाएंगे, उनके पीछे छोटे छोटे से टिप्स क्या हैं. That's going to be the agenda today. So once we pick up para based questions, the ultimate thing, okay, the ultimate thing is main idea. So either you're solving a para jumble, or you're solving a para summary question, or odd one out, or any new type of question. The quick tip is, please do not get into action without reading the entire information. Read the directions carefully. After that, go to the questions. If it's a para jumble also, just read those 4, 5, 6 sentences first. Once you've read those sentences and everything, after that, get into action that what is expected. Are you looking into picking up the summary, or you need to rearrange the sentences to get a right order, para jumble, whatever it is. But the first thing you need to do, that is read the paragraph, catch the main idea. Done? Done with it? Yes or no? Clear हुआ point ये? Question उठाया जाए? Point clear है या नहीं है? मेरे साथ हाँ या ना करते चलेंगे, बात करते चलेंगे. ठीक है? चलो. बिल्कुल ठीक बात है. Zeel, Rohit, Naman. So first question, para jumble. और para jumble में हम MCQ नहीं करेंगे, हम TITA करेंगे. Those who do not know what are TITAs, there are type in the answers. ऐसा हिस्ट्री में एंशिएंट टाइम्स में MCQs पूछे जाते थे कैट में, पर ऐसा कहीं लिखा नहीं है कि कैट में MCQ दोबारा नहीं आएगा. ठीक है? But yes, last few years we started seeing para jumbles in TITA form, that is type in the answer. You do not have options, you have space there, and you need to put in your answer like 3, 2, 1, 4 or whatever it is. Right? Sure. Now, a quick tip before you pick up para jumbles. Specifically TITA. So guys, look for I. The first thing is gonna, after reading, okay, this is all provided after reading all sentences. After reading all sentences, and you got the main idea as to what the subject matter is. Mil gaya? The first thing you need to pick up, that is I. What's I? Quickly tell me, what's I? Then you're gonna pick up, then you're gonna see C also. Then you'll see M, and then you'll see E. Now what is this? You'll pick up, yes, exactly, Garima, that's absolutely right. You would see intro, right? Then you'll see conclusive statement, you'll see mandatory pairs, and you see elaborations. ठीक है? सबसे पहले इंट्रो स्टेटमेंट अगर फिगर आउट हो जाएगा तो हेड मिल जाएगा. ठीक है? उसके बाद मैंडेटरी पेयर्स देखना शुरू करो. मैंडेटरी नहीं भी मिल रहा है कि पेयरिंग नहीं भी हो पा रही है, तो इलेबोरेशन तो हो रहा है, यानी कि यार 1 के बाद ना 2 तो 1 के बाद ही आएगा चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए. यू नो, दैट्स व्हाट इलेबोरेशंस आर. सो चेक करते हैं, एक बार आंसर करते हैं. करें, क्वेश्चन करें. A, B, C, D, there are 4 sentences. You need to tell me what would be the right order. What should be the right order? रोहित, आशुतोष, रिचा, गरिमा, सौरभ। सौरभ प्रॉब्लम तो होगी, उसको सॉल्व कर लेंगे बस। हाय साहिल, गुड मॉर्निंग। हे अश्वनी। हम्म। Yes, people. Start coming up with your answers, guys. First, you guys tell me, फिर discuss करते हैं आराम से. Swapnil and Shreya have come up with their answers. This is what. Okay. DACB, DACB, DBCA. Okay. 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 Should it be CB or BC? अगर हम छोटी छोटी सी कुछ hints पकड़े तो should it be CB or BC? Should it start with D or some other? See, as everyone's talking about, it's starting with D. So should we pick it up as the intro would be D? Chaliye, this is for sure that's going to start with D, right? In the normal course, the militants might have called for one to dramatize boycott of the Independence Day. What are they talking about? The strike in Kashmir on August 15 this year is uniquely significant. The subject matter is we're talking about the strike in Kashmir on August 15. Usually it happens, but this year is going to be this year it was uniquely significant. So this is the idea we're discussing. So that is for sure is going to start with D. ठीक है, अब एक छोटा सा हिंट और मुझे दो. देखो DBAC आंसर आ रहा है, DABC आंसर आ रहा है, DBAC आंसर आ रहा है. एक बात तो पक्की हो गई कि D से स्टार्ट होगा. अब मुझे दूसरा सवाल का जवाब दो कि CB रखूं कि BC रखूं, इन दोनों में क्या करेंगे? इसने कहा बट इन दिस इट वाज कॉल्ड बाय कश्मीर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस इन प्रोटेस्ट अगेंस्ट द abduction of tourists. If there was any sensational news from Kashmir, it was this abduction of innocent persons against the abduction of tourists. So should it be CB or should it be BC? That's also one point, right? अब आपको इसमें से आपको चूज करना है कि CB करें कि BC करें. So the right answer is DACB. Yes. No DABC, no DBAC. The right answer, Ayushi, you're absolutely correct. Bache. Shreya, you're absolutely right. Swapnil, you're absolutely right. DACB is the right answer. Yes. So all of us know that's going to start with D. The strike in Kashmir we're discussing in these 4 sentences, right? Number 1. Number 2, but इसने क्या कहा? The strike of Kashmir on August 15 this year is uniquely significant. I do not know that how people are starting with C after D. इसने कहा यूनिकली सिग्निफिकेंट है. इस साल जो कश्मीर में स्ट्राइक हुई वो यूनिकली सिग्निफिकेंट है. अब सबसे पहले तो हम ये बताएंगे ना कि वो कैसे सिग्निफिकेंट है, कैसे यूनिक है, कैसे हमेशा की तरह नहीं होती है. यहां इन्होंने बताना शुरू किया कि इन द नॉर्मल कोर्स होता क्या है? इन द नॉर्मल कोर्स द मिलिटेंट्स माइट हैव कॉल्ड फॉर वन टू ड्रामेटाइज बॉयकॉट ऑफ द इंडिपेंडेंस डे. ठीक है, यूजुअली हम क्या करते हैं? यूजुअली व्हाट हैपेंस इन कश्मीर दैट देयर इज अ ड्रामेटाइज बॉयकॉट ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस डे. ये नॉर्मली होता है. but significant कैसी है? But in this, it was called by Kashmir organizations in protest against the abduction of tourists. इस बार क्या किया उन्होंने? ये किया, the abduction of tourists. अब यहां पर ये की है कि this abduction of innocent persons, this abduction, which abduction are we talking about? Which has already been discussed in C, right? Which has already been discussed in C. So CB is again second key. D से start होगा. A is actually elaborating what D is, how it is going to be significant, how it's going to be uniquely significant. There's going to be A and C. Yes or no? Is it clear now, everyone? Good morning, Arup. Good morning. Good morning. Bolo ji, clear hua? Quickly give me thumbs up if this is clear to you guys. Hi, Himani. It's absolutely okay. Quickly give me thumbs up if this is clear, then we can move ahead. मजा आया? तो छोटी छोटी कीज पकड़ना छोड़ेंगे थोड़ी हम. हमारा दोस्त है एग्जामिनर, उसने कीज दी हैं, वहां पे हमको पकड़ना है बस उनको. ठीक है, चलो आ जाओ. So should we pick up now a para summary question? I told you it's going to be a marathon of para based questions. So अब एक para summary question हो जाए. So when we pick up para summary questions में points to remember. We just need to understand that what is summarizing. We just need to understand that what is summarizing. Summarizing is not inference. It is not inference. It is cut short. But cut short में एक बात बताओ, cut short क्या simply बस छोटा करके बता दोगे? अरे भाई, हर एक पैराग्राफ का एक मेन आइडिया तो है ना, एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट है कि कुछ कन्वे करना चाहता है वो कोई एक पॉइंट को. वो जो मेन आइडिया है उसको सेंटर में रखते हुए, सबसे पहली बात. सेकेंडली, इट्स समराइजिंग. तो व्हेन इट इज समराइजिंग, वी जस्ट कटिंग इट शॉर्ट इन द मैनर कि भाई मेन आइडिया को फोकस में रखते हुए बाकी इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट्स भी तो समरी में आएंगे. यानी कि 2 पेज की कहानी कही जाए, उसकी जगह एक छोटी समरी बता दी जाए. ऐसे ही एक पैराग्राफ है, उसको समराइज करने के लिए 1 सेंटेंस इज रिक्वायर्ड. दैट 1 सेंटेंस वुड बी मेन आइडिया प्लस क्रिटिकल इंफॉर्मेशन. मेन idea plus critical information, important information of the paragraph. That would be the cut short form of any paragraph. Yes or no? Summary. Clear? Concise version. Exactly, Sahil. So summaries में बस ये याद रखना होता है कि समराइजिंग कहते किसे हैं, एसेंस कहते किसे हैं. मेन आइडिया प्लस क्रिटिकल इंफॉर्मेशन. डन? चलिए. So let's pick up a question. Now do one thing, I'll give you options a little later. First you read the paragraph, and once you've read the paragraph, let me know that you're done with it. Then I'll give you options. हाँ जी. Soumya, Rohit, Pankaj, Sahil, Ashutosh, and everyone out there. Just read the passage. Once you're done reading, let me know. Tell me guys, once you're done reading, let me know. Okay, now let me just in few seconds quickly read the paragraph, and then I'll give you options of which you will tell me the summary of them, of the summary of this paragraph. Now it says, when a language seems especially telegraphic, technically you know or you do not know, but telegraphic is a shorter version, a smaller version, a straight version. When a language seems especially telegraphic, that is requiring less to be actually said to put a sentence together. भाई point convey होना चाहिए, पूरा पूरा sentence लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. That is called telegraphic. So when a language seems especially telegraphic, it is usually because, why? It is usually because enough adults learned it at a certain stage in its history that given the difficulty of learning a new language after childhood, they've already learned it. Okay? It became a kind of stripped down schoolroom version of itself. Because all languages are to some extent busier than they need to be, this streamlining leaves the language thoroughly complex and nuanced, just lighter on the bric-a-brac, so that many languages pant under. For example, now this is very important. The example is also very important when you're picking up summary. For example, Indonesian, one of the most economical language. अब यहाँ पर जो भी point convey किया है, इस example से उसको establish किया जाएगा. So that's the structure of this paragraph. Before you pick up the summary, just look at the structure of the paragraph. It is the idea, right? Usually आप देखोगे summary questions ऐसे ही होते हैं. एक idea होता है और एक example से उसको establish किया जाता है. तो यहाँ पर एक idea इन्होंने दिया, आपको समझ आया नहीं आया, that is something up to you. After that, they're giving you one more chance to understand this idea by an example. यानी कि अगर मैं summary उठाऊंगा तो उसमें example भी आएगा नहीं आएगा, because cut short version चाहिए, inference नहीं चाहिए. अब example पढ़ लेते हैं. For example, Indonesian, one of the most economical languages in the world, is the first language to only 1 in 4 of its speakers. ठीक है, अगर 4 लोग बोल रहे हैं तो उसमें से एक है जिसके लिए वो first language है. The language has been used for many centuries as a lingua franca in vast region. Lingua franca is first language, imposed on speakers of several hundred languages. This means that while other languages can be like overgrown lawns, Indonesian's grammar has been regularly mowed, such that especially the colloquial forms are tedious. Up point is up to you that you understood or not. I'm not going to talk about it right now because that's your task, that you must get what exactly is being spoken. Only then this summary or parajumbles or can be done. Options are there on your screen. You tell me what would be the right summary. For your reference, in smaller font, the paragraph is also there. My strong suggestion is please do not pick up the right one. Just reject the wrong summaries. Just reject. This is again a previous year question. Pick up. Take reference from the paragraph, main idea and the focus, and critical information around. Soumya says B, Garima says B. Let's see. Is everybody talking about B as the answer? Now, before I give you the answer, just tell me that, your first language or your native language or the language you've been speaking right from the beginning, you find yourself more comfortable in that, and the language you learned later. So sometimes, let's say, for example, in movies also, you must have seen that people, go to different countries. So they talk in monosyllables, yes or no? They talk in telegraphic way, they talk in monosyllables. They use just nouns, or sometimes they use only verbs. They do not form complete sentences, yes or no. You must have seen in Bollywood movies as well, right? Somebody speaking French, somebody speaking Spanish. They just speak, nouns or verbs, one words, but they do not form complete sentences, right? You must have realized that. So if that kind of a reading and thinking process you have, when a language seems especially telegraphic, when somebody is talking like, go, you find, big building means टेलीग्राफिक वे. सो टेलीग्राफिक वे उसी लैंग्वेज के साथ होगा जो आप बाद में सीखते हैं, लाइक एन अडल्ट, एज एन अडल्ट. Okay, that's just a hint for you to pick up the right summary. Now let me give you the answer. If somebody would like to change the answer, you can do it accordingly. Yes, B is the right answer. No doubts about it. No doubts about it. साहिल, why first? देखो क्या है first में problem क्या है साहिल. देखो, when a language has been used for many centuries as the lingua franca in a vast region, it becomes specially telegraphic is not the point. We are not talking about that why or how the language becomes telegraphic, right? It becomes more telegraphic, it is invalidated here. Clear हुआ? Hi Shanky, good morning beta ji, good morning. हाँ जी, clear? Done? चलिए. Now there is a small difference between parasummary and inferential reasoning. Parasummary, एक सेकंड, डिफरेंस नहीं है, दोनों बिल्कुल अलग अलग है. दिन रात जितना फर्क है, दिन रात जितना फर्क है. पैरासमरी में आप समरी इज शॉर्ट फॉर्म. इन्फरेंशियल रीजनिंग इज नॉट शॉर्ट फॉर्म. इट इज व्हाट इज द मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी. समझ में क्या है? इतनी बड़ी कहानी सुनाई आपको, तो समझ में क्या है आपको? ऐसा चार दोस्त मिलके लड़ रहे थे तो उनके, या चार बेटे मिलके लड़ रहे थे तो पिताजी ने कहानी सुनाई कि बेटा ऐसे लकड़ी उठाई, ऐसे एक एक को तोड़ो, टूट गई, अब सारी मिलाकर एक साथ तोड़ो, नहीं टूटी. इस कहानी से आपको क्या शिक्षा मिलती है? दैट इज इन्फरेंशियल रीजनिंग, दैट यूनिटी, राइट? दैट्स इन्फरेंशियल रीजनिंग. सो लेट्स पिक अप अ क्वेश्चन. व्हाट डू यू से? इन्फरेंशियल रीजनिंग में यही ध्यान रखना है, सबसे पहले तो रीड द इंटायर पैराग्राफ. Once you've read the entire paragraph, get the idea as to what is being discussed and pick up the moral of the story. What exactly the author wants to convey. Just pick up the moral of the story. The paragraph is there, the question is there, the options are there. Please do not select the right option, just reject the wrong options. गुड सौरभ, शुरू हुआ ना, सही होना शुरू हुआ, दैट्स मोर इंपॉर्टेंट. जो चाहोगे सब सीखते जाओगे रिचा. Tell me guys, give adequate time in understanding the paragraph, then decode the question, and then reject the wrong options. Pandey ji, sir, I read daily Aeon, but at last I am not able to recognize the story. That's very difficult to answer this question like this, beta. What exactly the root cause if you're reading the daily Aeon, but how are you reading? Come on the Telegram group and tell me your problem in a detailed manner. हाँ, चलिए अब इधर आ जाते हैं. Shanky has come up with the answer. He says E. What inference can you draw out of the paragraph given? Those who would like to mute me and then solve the question, they can do it. Otherwise, I'm going to start reading the paragraph and understanding the paragraph. While expressing concern over the rapid pullout of foreign institutional investor money, FII, जितना नॉलेज होगा उतना एन एसेज या यहाँ पर पैराग्राफ यहाँ या वहाँ पे आरसीज ये समझना आसान हो जाएगा. इट इज नॉट अबाउट ट्रांसलेटिंग इन फ्रॉम इंग्लिश टू योर ओन लैंग्वेज विच यू अंडरस्टैंड मोर, but the simultaneous, the parallel factor is how much knowledge do you have. So while expressing concern over the rapid pullout of foreign institutional investor money, FII क्या होते हैं? जो डायरेक्ट पैसा नहीं लगाते हैं, वो आपका इक्विटी बाय कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो FII मनी जो है उसका पुल आउट हो रहा है, बाहर निकल रहा है वो। द फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर सेड क्या, दैट इट इज मेनली ड्यू टू द इकोनॉमिक क्राइसिस इन यूरोप एंड द पुल आउट इज एडवर्सली इफेक्टिंग द इंडियन स्टॉक मार्केट। यार देखो सीधी सी बात है, आपने किसी को पैसा उधार दिया, ठीक है, या पैसा किसी को क्रेडिट किया कि यार तू पैसा रख और तेरे बिजनेस में लगा, जो ग्रो होगा उसमें से कुछ परसेंटेज मेरा भी प्रॉफिट आएगा, ठीक है। अब घर में पैसे की जरूरत पड़ गई, अब अगर घर में पैसे की जरूरत पड़ेगी तो सबसे पहले तो आपने जहां बाहर दे रखा है वहां से वापस मंगाओगे ना कि यार मेरे को नहीं चाहिए प्रॉफिट, तू तो मेरे को पैसे दे दे, आई हैव क्राइसिस एट होम। सिंपल है। सो व्हाइल एक्सप्रेसिंग कंसर्न ओवर द रैपिड पुल आउट ऑफ फॉरेन इंस्टीट्यूशनल इन्वेस्टर मनी, द फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर सेड दैट इट इज मेनली ड्यू टू इकोनॉमिक क्राइसिस इन यूरोप। वहां क्राइसिस होगा तो इंडियन मार्केट से निकाल लेंगे, इंडियन मार्केट से निकालेंगे, एफआईआई बाहर निकलेगा तो इंडियन मार्केट नीचे जाएगा। FII said that they are in need of funds to stabilize their operations in the European market. कहानी पूरी समझ में आ चुकी है. What is your inference? Everybody is talking about E as the answer, but Ashutosh said C, Manu said C. तो E माने या C माने, या किसी को चेंज करना है अपना आंसर, तो वैसे बताओ. जवाब तो मैं दे चुका हूं. Yes, E is the right answer, no doubts about it. तो एक बात बताओ मेरे बच्चे, सी होगा कैसे? सम FII मनी दैट वाज पुल्ड आउट वाज इन्वेस्टेड इन दिस, ये तो फैक्ट हो गया ना, ठीक है। दूसरा, ये इनवैलिड क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ सम FII मनी की बात और फुल FII मनी, ऑल FII मनी की बात नहीं हुई है, यहाँ तो इंडियन स्टॉक मार्केट, इंडियन मार्केट के अम्ब्रेला में ही बात कर रहे हैं, ये लिखा है ना साफ साफ। फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर सेड, कहाँ का फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर? हमारे यहाँ के भाई, इंडियन स्टॉक मार्केट परेशान है। तो ठीक से पढ़ो। आशुतोष, मनु, क्लियर हुआ या नहीं हुआ? ठीक है, गुड। नाउ एक पैराजंबल MCQ हो जाए। MCQ क्यों करना होगा? क्योंकि सबसे पहले तो फंडामेंटल्स तो सारे सेम है, कोई इशू तो है नहीं कि कोई अलग अलग हो, फंडामेंटल्स कॉन्सेप्ट अलग लगता हो, नंबर वन। नंबर टू, अदर मैनेजमेंट एंट्रेंस टेस्ट भी आ रहे हैं तो MCQs भी कर लेते हैं एक। 99% एक्यूरेसी हो गई है, क्या बात है, जीते रहो पुत्र जी, आ जाओ फिर। नाउ अब यहां पर यही है कि जब हम MCQ की बात करते हैं तो सब्जेक्ट मैटर पकड़ना और ये सब इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं होता है, यहां पर ऑप्शंस रिजेक्ट करते चलो। जो चीज पार लगाने वाली है, जो चीज जिंदगी ऐसे MCQs में जिताने वाली है, दैट इज रिजेक्शन पॉलिसी। देखो, चाहे पैराजंबल MCQ हो चाहे जिंदगी हो, हमें ये पता हो कि ना पता हो कि सेलेक्ट किसे करना है जिंदगी में, ये इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, लेकिन इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि जिंदगी से रिजेक्ट किसे करना है। बड़े नेगेटिव लोग भी घूम रहे होते हैं, उनकी एनर्जी रब ऑफ होती है हम पे और हमारी एनर्जी नीचे जाती है। सोचो कोई दोस्त, आप कैट की तैयारी आप कर रहे हो, कोई आके बोल रही है यार कैसे होगा यार, मुझे तो लग रहा नहीं होगा यार, बहुत कम दिन रहेगा, तुझे तो टेंशन ही नहीं है। आप अपने स्पिरिट हाई करके पढ़ रहे हो तो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा ना। तो अच्छे लोगों की संगत में रहना बड़ा जरूरी है। अच्छे होते हैं जिनकी स्पिरिट खुद की हाई होती है, जो पॉजिटिव एनर्जी देते हैं। तो रिजेक्ट करो रॉन्ग ऑप्शंस को लाइफ से, है ना। चलो, ये लो जी, सॉल्व करो। फतेह की हाय अपूर्व, मॉर्निंग मॉर्निंग। आ जाएगी आ जाएगी। ठीक है पांडे जी। Okay, better is two. You give me 1 2 3 4 as the answer. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Just give me your answer as 1 2 3 4. Pratmesh says fourth. Rohit says fourth for sure. Mm-hmm. DBAEC. Huh, that's fourth. Right. Everybody is talking about fourth. Okay. Yes, fourth is absolutely the right answer. अब ये आसान क्यों हो जाता है? बिकॉज अपने पास रिजेक्ट करने के लिए ऑप्शंस हैं. हाँ, अब ऐसे क्वेश्चंस में एक ट्राई ये कर सकते हो कि इनको हटा दो. ठीक है, just leave them. Okay, just leave them. Okay, forget this also. DBAs, you just forget it, and just try it as type in the answer. Type in the answer. What is the intro? This paragraph's intro would be, the pudding seems to have had two principal forerunners, because the rest of the paragraph is talking about those two principal forerunners. Yes or no? So the same question can be tried in both the ways. Now there's one more practice you can do, that certain MCQs you must have solved. You can pick up those questions again, remove the options, and start solving them as type in the answer. That'll get you closer to picking up and getting convinced as to what should be the right answer when it comes to TETA. That'll give you conviction. TETA का problem ये नहीं है कि question solve नहीं होते students से. TETA का problem ये है कि हम नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं होता, इस वजह से हम ट्राई तो सारे करते हैं, बट when we know that there is no negative marking, I'm going to try it for sure, we do not put our 200% conviction there. How the conviction comes? That is again going by fundamentals. So TETA को बेहतर करने के लिए भी MCQ क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए जा सकते हैं. You can always leave, इनको हटाओ साइड में and pick this question up as a type in the answer. चलो. Now, before we move ahead, and I'll give you 3, 4, 5 more questions. अभी अपने को para completion करना है, odd one out करना है, few more non-RC questions of verbal ability and reading comprehension section of CAT we're going to be picking up. Prathmesh, I personally say 90 seconds would be enough for a parajumble, right? Reminder time, guys. So if you guys are there on Unacademy app, you started attending special classes, but there are more doubts. There are more features. So explore the app more. There's an ask a doubt feature, guys. Now CAT 21 is there. If you have some doubts, go to this ask a doubt feature on Unacademy, and then how you're going to go about it? Pick up doubts and solutions feature on your home screen. Click on ask a doubt and upload your doubt image. Crop the image and highlight the question. Choose the subject that question falls under. So अपने DILR के क्वांट के क्वेश्चंस आप आगे बढ़ा सकते हो, आंसर्स मिल जाएंगे आपको. ठीक है, चलिए. Now my special classes and everything. Right now my classes are it was on hold for a few days, so I do not have a plan to share there. But once you come on my Telegram group, I would tell you that what time a class for CAT 21, or what time is a class for IP MAT 22, 23, or CAT 22, 23. For that, you can be there on the Telegram group. These classes are more interactive. We have better features there, and so on. This is our Telegram group. Hanji Pandey ji क्या कह रहे हैं? मैं अभी BA appearing में हूँ. It's first time to give the exam. Minimum कितना percentage लाना होगा? Sir, engineering background नहीं है. Pandey ji, I'll help you. The other students also would definitely help you. Just come on Telegram group and put your question there. अभी flow नहीं तोड़ेंगे बेटा. चलो, बोलो जी. बढ़ जाए जिंदगी में आगे. Quickly give me thumbs up if you're ready for more questions. Quickly. Let me see how many students are actively solving questions. बोलो. जल्दी, शाबाश. Hi Chandni, good morning. You joined late today, huh? चलो, बहुत बढ़िया. Beautiful people you are. Whatever my spirits are, either they're low or however, or whatever the level it is. But when you guys start responding and in your presence and the vibe everybody generates, it's so positive that the chin is usually automatically it's up, the shoulders are automatically straight. चलो, तो अब हम करते हैं. इसका क्या करें? कौन है ये कौन है जिनका कुछ नहीं कर पाते हैं हम अपने पैराग्राफ में, कि अब क्या करें, कहाँ लेके जाएं इनको, कहाँ रखें? कौन है ये? ये है मिस्टर प्लूटो. थैंक यू रिचा, थैंक यू. तो यस, आईपी मैट का नेक्स्ट कोर्स आज से शुरू हो जाएगा आनंद, डोंट वरी, विथ यू स्टार्टिंग टुडे ओनली। कोई बात नहीं चांदनी, कोई बात नहीं। प्लूटो, ऑड वन आउट, so you need to pick up the sentence which does not belong. Thank you Pratmesh, thank you। हाँ, कौन है ये सेंटेंस, कहाँ से आया? ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। सो आपको क्या करना है, there's a paragraph and you need to pick up the odd sentence out of those 4 or 5 sentences given. Now please do not go on appearance, please do not go on appearance. Subject matter can be same for all the sentences, subject matter can be same for all the sentences, can be same, okay, but just see the flow. अगर flow set नहीं हो रहा है, then this sentence can be odd. If it is not being able, if you're not being able to set it in somewhere in the flow of the sentences, then it might be odd. Always you do not find a sentence जिसका appearance ही अलग है या subject matter ही अलग है, वो odd one out होगा। इतना easy question नहीं आता है CAT में, ठीक है। So एक quick tip है कि please have patience and solve it the way you solve theta. जैसे थीटा पैराजंबल सॉल्व करते हो, बिल्कुल वैसे सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करो। थोड़ा पेशेंस चाहिए होगा, थोड़ा सा रुक के करोगे, आराम से करोगे, लेकिन 100% करेक्ट होगा इफ यू गो बाय थीटा वे, ओके। बोलो, चलो। गिव मी द सेंटेंस विच डज नॉट बिलोंग टू दिस ग्रुप। Yeah, Mrinal, that's not important. What's important is what we're doing right now. Your exams are close. Right, so everybody is talking about 3 as the answer. You sure? Kapoor says 4th. Swapnil says 3rd. Ayushi says 3rd. Mrinal says 3rd. Chandni says 3rd. Okay. Okay. Yes. 3rd is the right answer. 3rd is the odd sentence out of the given 5-1. Hanji. Now read this. People who study children's language spend a lot of time watching how babies react to the speech they hear around them. People who study children's language. So the subject matter here is we're talking about children's language. Okay? They make films of adults and babies interacting and examine them very carefully to see whether the babies show any signs of understanding what the adults say. Who are making these films? Who are these they? Who are these they? Go step by step. Who are these they? They make films of adults and babies interacting. These are the people who study children's language, right? They believe that babies begin to react. Now, this is something we get from here कि ये they हमें लगता है कि यार यही तो होंगे, यही तो लोग होंगे जो फिल्में भी बना रहे हैं, जो स्टडी कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पर लिखा है they believe that babies begin to react to language from the very moment they are born. यहाँ पर ये बात हो रही है that what time, when do babies begin to react to language, whereas we are talking about children's language, spend a lot of time watching how babies react to the speech, right? What the adults say, ये देखो ये saying की बात हो रही है, यहाँ speech की बात हो रही है, यहाँ time की बात है, फिर भी आगे पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Sometimes the signs are very subtle. slight movements of the baby's eye or head or the hands. The signs means कहाँ ये मिला, देखो यहाँ पे any signs, ये मिल गया इधर, क्लियर हुआ, ये यहाँ पर आ गया any signs. And sometimes the signs are very subtle, right? So we know that these the signs are these any signs. You would never notice them if you were just sitting with the child, but by watching a recording over and over. Which recording are we talking about? Ye wali. They make films of adults and babies interacting. So all these four sentences are talking about babies, that's for sure, but they're talking about that baby's response, again, that is for sure. Their response is their language, that is for sure, but response to what adults say, right? Whereas third sentence talks about they begin to react to language from the very moment they are born. It is when do they start reacting to the language, right? Rest four sentences are talking about when they react to what people say. You know, how do they react to what people say, what adults say, right? Done? Quickly give me thumbs up if you're done with this one. Sir, why is 1325? Apurv, I think you must have understood now after listening to the entire explanation. Yeah, Apurv, tell me. Chaliye. Cool, nice. Next one. What are we picking up? Are we picking up? What are we picking up now? Yes. Para-completion. Para-completion, जिसका हमने नाम बदल के क्या रख दिया है? What do we call it? Para-completion को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Thought completion. ये जो हमने नाम चेंज किया है, इसी में आपके पास एक स्ट्रॉन्ग क्विक टिप है एंड वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग, वेरी फंडामेंटल. तो जब भी कोई एक पैराग्राफ लिखा जाता है, देखो अब समझो टास्क क्या है. हाँ, रोहित, मृणाल, आयुषी, चांदनी, झील, टास्क क्या है? टास्क है एक पैराग्राफ है, ठीक है. कोई भी एक सेंटेंस मिस हो गया, इसका फर्स्ट सेंटेंस भी हो सकता है, लास्ट सेंटेंस भी हो सकता है, कोई इन द समवेयर इन द मिडल वन सेंटेंस कैन बी डिलीटेड. अब एक जो डिलीटेड सेंटेंस है वो अपने को मिसिंग लिंक जो है वो ढूंढना है, ठीक है. अब यूं अंतर्यामी तो होना नहीं है कि भाई थॉट, मतलब ऐसा ऐसा क्या सोचा होगा ऑथर ने, क्या हो सकता है. इफ द एग्जामिनर इज आस्किंग यू टू फिगर आउट व्हाट सेंटेंस we pick up from the options to complete the paragraph, what you need to do, that is, you need to understand this thought. What thought is being shared in the paragraph? What is the main idea of this thought? Now something which go consistent to this thought. Okay, दूसरा एक वर्ड जो आफ्टर थॉट कंप्लीशन, जो एक वर्ड याद रखना है हमको, सौम्या, अपूर्व, आशुतोष, that is consistency. The missing sentence would be same, consistent with the thought which is given in the paragraph, yes or no. The tone would be same, unless we use some word like but or although. So the tone would be consistent, the thought would be same, and it will be talking about the main thing, what the main idea is being conveyed, right? बहुत सिंपल है. एक क्वेश्चन करके देखते हैं, हो जाएगा. बोलो. Read the paragraph and the last sentence is missing. Give me the answer, then we'll discuss. प्रियंका चोपड़ा किस? अपूर्व. Quickly give me the answer, guys. And before you guys move ahead, quickly like the video as well. So meanwhile, let me read the paragraph for you all. Okay. The notion of giving offense suggests that certain beliefs are so important or valuable to certain people that they should be put beyond the possibility of being insulted, caricatured, or even questioned. Not caricatured, I'm so sorry. Being insulted or even questioned. इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग बिलीफ्स होते हैं कुछ कि आप क्वेश्चन भी नहीं कर सकते, उसकी पॉसिबिलिटी भी नहीं है. ठीक है. The importance of the principle of free speech is precisely that it provides a challenge to the idea that some questions are beyond contention and thus acts as a challenge to authority. The importance of the principle of free speech is precisely that it provides a challenge to the idea that some questions are beyond contention. भाई एक तरफ तो हमारे पास फ्री स्पीच है, एक तरफ हम कह रहे हैं ये फर्स्ट लाइन कि भाई there are certain questions which can't be even questioned, there are certain beliefs which can't be even questioned. Whereas the second line says the importance of the principle of free speech is precisely that it provides a challenge to the idea that some questions are beyond contention and thus acts as a challenge to authority. So दो अलग अलग चीजें हो गई, contrast हो गया. Once we give up on the right to offend in the name of tolerance or respect, we constrain our ability to challenge those in power and therefore to challenge injustice. यानी कि थोड़ा सा एक लिबरल थॉट के साथ, एक लेफ्ट थॉट के साथ ये पैराग्राफ है, whereas they are talking about this that once we give up on the right to offend, भाई हम ऑफेंड नहीं कर सकते. एक तरफ तो हमारे पास फ्री स्पीच है कि हम राइट टू स्पीच है हमारे पास, हम बोल सकते हैं, अगर हमें कुछ ठीक नहीं लग रहा तो हम बोल सकते हैं. बट फर्स्ट सेंटेंस कहता है कि कुछ बिलीफ्स ऐसे होते हैं जिन्हें आप क्वेश्चन नहीं कर सकते. तो नाउ इंपॉर्टेंट इज दिस पेनल्टीमेट लाइन बिकॉज सी पर्पस क्लियर है. पर्पस क्या है? पैरा समरी नहीं है, इन्फरेंस नहीं है. वी नीड टू कंप्लीट दिस पैराग्राफ. सो पेनल्टीमेट लाइन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इट सेज वंस वी गिव अप ऑन द राइट टू ऑफेंड इन द नेम ऑफ टॉलरेंस, हम एक दूसरे को टॉलरेट करते हैं, रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं, और हमने क्या कहा, हमें गलत सही यानी कि बोलना ही नहीं, हमने गिव अप कर दिया उस राइट को. वंस वी गिव अप ऑन द राइट टू ऑफेंड इन द नेम ऑफ टॉलरेंस और रिस्पेक्ट, वी कंस्ट्रेन आवर एबिलिटी टू चैलेंज दोज इन पावर एंड देयरफॉर टू चैलेंज इनजस्टिस. और इसी बीच में कहीं कहीं इनजस्टिस भी आ सकता है जिसे भी फिर हम चैलेंज नहीं कर सकते. राइट नाउ अगर किसी को आंसर चेंज करना हो तो देख लो. Pandey ji, jitne questions aap kar rahe hain, they're all CAT questions you're solving today. Yes, second is absolutely the right answer. The right to subject each other's fundamental beliefs to criticism is the bedrock of an open, diverse, just society. यहाँ पर injustice की बात हुई, यहाँ पर injustice की बात हुई, तो यहाँ पर हमने इसको conclude किया. Last sentence is usually the conclusion of the paragraph, and second is concluding this paragraph in an absolute right manner. कोई डाउट हो किसी और ऑप्शन में कि कोई और ऑप्शन क्यों नहीं होगा, आई कैन टॉक अबाउट दैट, बट आई थिंक इज एवरीथिंग, इफ एवरीबॉडीज गॉट द सेकंड आंसर देन देयर इज नो डाउट. बोलो, क्लियर हुआ? Apur, we should not be calling it the image of Indian society. That can be the image of some sub-societies in the Indian society. राइट? चलिए बढ़ाएं जिंदगी में कहानी आगे. कोई डाउट नहीं किसी को? चलो. स्टिल now this slide would help you if okay, later on also people would be watching this session, and while solving, if they come across any doubt, any issue, this slide can help you. If anyone has any doubt right now also, you can take a screenshot and then do it. You can compare rest of the options, that how rest of the options are not making sense to the paragraph given for the completion of it. Okay? चलिए. Now, before we sign off for today, let's get 100% on an odd one out question. This is also a previous year CAT question, but long back in 90s we experienced certain questions like this. And before this, all the questions you solved today, they're also CAT questions. Now this one is for your 100% accuracy. This one is an easy one. This one we picked up from a 90s CAT paper. पहले ऑड वन आउट क्वेश्चंस में वर्ड्स भी आते थे, सेंटेंसेस भी आते थे, उसका अच्छा वाला लेवल पे अब हम पहुंच गए. और यू नो, एज अ मेंटर, एज एन एजुकेटर, एज योर टीचर, एज योर सीनियर, आई एम foreseeing that CAT 21 might take it to a different level. CAT 21 might give you a parajumble, which is theta, in which you need to do two things. One is, type in the answer that 321 is the right answer, and fifth is the odd one. So this kind of a question you can always expect from CAT 21. That's just an intuition. Well, solve this one and get 100% accuracy. All questions you picked up, you solved today, they're all picked up from CAT previous year papers. This one also. Sahil is saying C, Pandeyji E, Chinmay A, Rohit C. फिर अलग अलग आने लगे आंसर. हाँ, as your senior, I strongly suggest you guys be open to new type of questions. CAT 21 is going to be designed by IIM Ahmedabad. IIM Ahmedabad का history आप उठा के देखोगे, IIM Ahmedabad is usually a savior. जब CAT आउट हुआ था 2003 में, उसके बाद वाला पेपर IIM Ahmedabad ने बनाया. जब ऑनलाइन हुआ CAT तो IIM Ahmedabad ने पेपर बनाया. अब कोविड के टाइम पे भी लास्ट ईयर ऑल्सो वी फाउंड सर्टेन इश्यूज in the examination held and everything. Now again this time IIM Ahmedabad. Now IIM Ahmedabad, if you look at the history also, they are they always come up with something new which is usually easier also, but it is unpredictable, as the new kind of questions come. Okay, they are not known for making very difficult papers. VARC is one area they can challenge you on, because बहुत ही प्रो इंजीनियरिंग पेपर आता नहीं CAT 20 इसका IIM Ahmedabad का. सो अकॉर्डिंगली, ठीक है. Change mind to A, so people are changing to A. Okay. Yes, A is absolutely the right answer. A is about honey, while the others are all milk and milk products. They're all dairy products. You're absolutely right, Prathmesh. Milk, yogurt, cheese. Honey is the only, so rest all are milk products. That's one connecting link B, C, D, E has. But A is not getting into that link. Any other link you can pick up, there would be doubts in that. A would be the right one. उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है IIM का रैंकिंग चेंज होगा क्या नहीं होगा? ठीक है, नहीं, ये सीक्वेंस वाला नहीं है पूर्व, ये सीक्वेंस वाला नहीं है. इट्स नॉट अ पैराजम्बल सॉर्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. पहली नजर में ही पहचान लिया था तुम. क्या बात कर रहे हो आपस में? चलिए सर, E शुड बी, इट इज रिच इन विटामिन E. Otherwise E can also be an odd one. That's a different thing. Harsh, were you there in the entire session? Only then you can comment on such thing what we're doing. Chalo, khair. So now what next, guys? strong suggestion is keep solving 2-3 questions through 2-3-4 para based questions every day. Okay, now you can take it to 5 to 7 questions also, and solve all questions. Do not just solve cat questions or it's a mat questions. No, solve easy questions. They help you in getting your fundamentals clear or good reminders to your own philosophy. Cat questions, challenging questions obviously जरूरी हैं. सेम क्वेश्चंस को 2-3 बार करना जरूरी है. मेरा strong suggestion, I've been preparing for good time, then please now these 15 days solve only those questions and pick up those RCs which you already solved or picked up. Challenging you with new questions would not help you if you've been preparing for good time. Okay, because constant reminder of concept and philosophy behind questions is very important. That's the reason actually teachers do well when they pick up these examination, because they've been solving with students. They solve basic questions also, they solve challenging questions also. Basic questions solve karna bahut zaruri hai. That's the reminder for your own what you've set, what you've decided how to go about for a particular question. ठीक है, चलो जी आ जाओ. तो जाने से पहले आपको याद दिला दूं मैं कि क्या नहीं भूलना है. अब 15-20 days, whatever the time is left, don't think about that time again and again. Just keep your chin up, shoulders straight, spread good vibes. ठीक है, and do share and like only the right info, the right videos and happiness. Do not call up anyone, do not message any friend of yours and sharing your own tension and panic. No, in fact, share positivity. Give people boost only to their spirits, their confidence, right? Feel motivated. Okay, chaliye. So stay there and come to my Telegram channel, where you would be knowing about more classes, as to what time on YouTube, what time on app, what time is a plus class for subscription students. ठीक है, और ये लास्ट जो मॉक है इसके लिए एनरोल कर लेना, which is on 14th November. If you've not enrolled yet, there's a last mock, extra mock test by Unacademy. ठीक है, for picking up your subscription, for your quizzes, for your special classes with me, you can use this code GSMBA. Wherever you find it locked, you can use this code to unlock the treasure for you. ठीक है, तो ध्यान रखना है, भूलना नहीं है. क्या कि अपना टाइम आता नहीं है, अपने को लाना पड़ता है, रुकना नहीं है, बढ़ते रहना है. जिंदगी में बहुत सारे चैलेंज आएंगे आपको पीछे करने के लिए, आपको पुल करने के लिए, लेकिन अपने आप को पुश करते रहो. और वहीं एक्चुअली असली करेज दिखता है. जब सब कुछ ठीक है तो ठीक करना कितना आसान होता है. ठीक तो तब करना होता है जब कुछ भी आसपास ठीक नहीं होता. ठीक है, तो बने रहो, जुड़े रहो, आगे बढ़ते रहो. ऑल द बेस्ट, बाय.